They're miniature, they're elusive, and they're fearful. Hi everyone, I'm Joey Garofano with today's episode of Nature Notes, and we will be talking about ticks, if you haven't guessed it by now. The first one is our brown dog tick, or wood tick. You can tell based on the festoons, or the segmented body on the bottom, and their scutum. And their scutum is a shield-like area around in the back of their head. Now, our deer tick is going to have an absence of festoons, which we'll talk about in just a second. But our brown dog tick in this area does not have any diseases in them, but it is crucial to know that there are 14 different diseases that all ticks will carry, depending on your geographic location. Our next one is also a dog tick, but this is our American dog tick. And if you look at the scutum, you can see that it has a white patterned shield right behind its neck. And then it also has the presence of festoons, like I was talking about earlier. This is the key identification with this type of tick. Now, the fearful black-legged tick, also known as our deer tick. And like I was saying before, it has an absence of festoons, which is that segmented bottom layer right around there, so they're not segmented, it's just smooth. And it also has the scutum that is completely black. This is one of our more dangerous ones because they transmit Lyme disease. Now, when they are in their larval stages, they'll extract that Lyme disease from our white-footed mouse. There's a lot more deer ticks in our areas, in the Midwest and on the East Coast, due to the warming temperatures and a lot more populated white-footed mouse or mice. And there's not a lot of predator birds around to keep control of their population, and that is why we are seeing a lot more cases of Lyme disease. However, it is crucial to know that once you have a deer tick bite, it takes about 36 to 48 hours to have that Lyme disease get into your system, according to the CDC, or Center for Disease Control, out in Atlanta, Georgia. So it's very crucial to, once you find it, to take it off, and the proper way to take it off is to grab right below the head and yank out. It is absolutely okay if you leave the head in there. Just make sure that you have isopropyl alcohol, or just wash it with soap and water, and you should be fine. Now you want to start looking in the next 10 to 30 days if you get a fever or if that target bullseye starts to form. It does not start to form instantly. If you are getting a red rash, it's probably just an allergic reaction that you are getting. The red bullseye won't start to show until 10 to 30 days, but still, if you are bitten by any type of tick, you should go see your local physician and they can send it off and get it tested for you. Now, it's also important that only 1 in 3 deer ticks actually carry Lyme disease, and that goes to 1 to 5 with the deer tick nymph, which we'll talk about right now. So this is the life cycle of our deer tick. We have a larva stage. Now the difference to tell from the larva from any of the other stages is it only has 3 pairs of legs, or 6 legs. Once it gets to our nymph, or our adult, they'll have 8 legs, or 4 pairs of legs. Now, these are very, very small, our nymphs and our larvae. And to show this, I have a poppy seed muffin, and you can try and find the different, or the 5 different ticks that are located on this muffin, and it's kind of why it's a little bit frightful for people who are hiking in the woods, because it is very difficult to actually see the ticks on your skin, and you will not feel them when they bite you, because they will have an antiseptic that they will put onto your skin so that you will not feel them putting their tongue into your own body. Now, this one is a rare occurrence in Wisconsin, but we see them in the southern part and northern Illinois, and in the next few years we'll probably see them in the northern parts of Wisconsin due to the warming climate. And this is our Lone Star tick. Now, our deer tick is the only carrier of Lyme disease. However, our Lone Star tick has a disease much like Lyme disease. It's a little bit less, but they also carry a disease that can make you allergic to red meat based off of a sugar that they ingest into your body, rewiring your entire chemical system. Now, next time you're out in the woods, you can stay on the trail if you are really worried about getting these ticks. The best thing to do is to check your body, or have your friend check for you with your eyes. You can use DEET, but I that suggests that you only use DEET about twice a week and not every single day, as it could rewire your thought processes and just bother you based on the smell. So if you want to, you can use DEET. CDC recommends about 20% DEET or peripherin, which is recommended to only put on your clothes. But to me, the best way to find ticks is with your eyes. So next time you're out in the woods, just bring a buddy and get doubly checked. Thank you.